Hello everyone, this is LeCardCollector and welcome to another deck review. Today we have the 45S playing cards by ManoSanta, and this was a Kickstarter backed deck. This was funded back on July 2018, and back then it costed around $12 including shipping. Right now you can find it probably on eBay for around $17 to $20. So before I proceed with this review, a big shout out to Ajin Book on Instagram. And I don't really do deck reviews that much unless someone specifically asks for it. And for those of you who know me, when you hear LeCardCollector, I guess what would usually come to mind is that I take cardistry photos or photos of different cards. So yeah, if you have something that you want me to review and I have the deck, please say so in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe so you get notified when I have new reviews. Okay, let's get on to opening the deck then. It's a little bit strange placement for this cellophane. Usually it would be on this side, at least for most USPCC decks, but this is not a USPCC deck. This is a ManoSanta deck. And what I usually don't like about ManoSanta decks is when you open the seal, they don't go all the way, tearing off the plastic. So it only tears halfway, then you have to like do this, which in some cases damages the top case. Alright, so here we have the deck. You can see that there's 1, 2, 3, 4 45s written on the front of the top case. One in black, purple, I don't know what this is, some light red and orange. At the back of the deck is just plain gray. There's also no top seal. At the bottom of the deck it says designed in Mexico, produced by ManoSanta, and then printed by Carta Mundi. At the top of the deck there's this logo. I don't really know what it means. And you see that the this stripe color goes all the way here to the top as well. If I had to guess hard, the cards probably come with an extra plastic. That's so I've had the cubic cards by Boss John before. I only took photos of it. I wasn't able to do a review, but it did come with an extra plastic with the cards. But let's see. So I was right, it did come with an extra plastic. So for the flap, there isn't really anything here, and it's pretty much empty inside. A few more things about the tuck case. So I've had the cubic cards before, and that had sort of a matte finish on the top case. This one feels a bit smooth, glossy. Alright, enough about the top case. Now let's get on to the cards. Okay, so it has that same strange placement to open the cellophane. Alright, so right out of the box we get a card with a purple color. Reminds me of the knock. But here we have this different card moves, I suppose. But they are kind of resemble card moves, I guess. next we have the red color, another ad card with 45S on it, and then there's something, it says hold it, you might like it, and then their website www.manosanta.ms. Next we have an orange colored card, another ad card, and here's yet another ad card, but this one has a calendar in it for 2018. So sadly, since I'm reviewing this in 2019, I wouldn't have much use for it. And now here, I think we have the actual cards. So you see it has the same design as the one you saw on the top case, with the gray, purple, red, and orange color. So if you put these cards all together, it's actually supposed to create this big swirl of with his colors. I'm not gonna do it right now because it's gonna take too much time, but I can quickly show you a picture of how it's supposed to look like. So now that you've seen the back design, let's go check out the faces. So here you'll see it's mostly standard fonts and pips. The Ace of Spades has the 45 written in front of it. It says designed in Mexico, produced by ManoSanta. So if we move on and check on the court cards, you can see here actually that there's some minor modifications done. Mostly some palette changes on the colors on the court card dresses. So that's a standard Ace of Hearts, standard Ace of Clubs, and standard Ace of Diamonds. So what I didn't tell you at the start of this video is that this is actually a deck for cardistry. So I guess I need to show you how this performs. So this is how it looks like in a fan. And if we try to shuffle it, I would guess that it would make a different... it would look different every time you change the order of the cards. They also dribble pretty well and makes this nice little effect with the lines and colors. Let's see how it looks like in a spring. Maybe you can do a simple 5 faces of Sybil, a worm, how about we do something a bit more fancy? So I guess the big question now is this a good card for cardistry? And yes, I would say that this is a good card for cardistry. For magicians, since I don't really do magic, so I can't really say much about it, but I would guess that it is also. As for card collectors like myself, I would say that there's not much to it, since the design isn't really entirely groundbreaking. It's simple, but I don't think there's anything that's, I would say, collectible in this sense. I myself actually bought just one of these. And given that the court cards are basically unaltered aside from the color, so card collectors, we usually collect for the art, so I would say there isn't really much art look into here. Well, of course, the back design you would consider an art, but it's not something for the card collector, unless of course you're trying to hoard all the decks. And yeah, if you're basically collecting every single deck in the world, then yeah, I say go for it. Why not? So that was my review of the 45S playing cards. If you liked this video, please leave a like and subscribe so you get notified of my next video. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram. See you next time for another deck review.